Oh, and I went into the orange with the blending brush that had just been in the blue ink. Yikes. Okay, welcome to day 7, and I see that day 7 is a really big window, so I'm kind of excited to see what's behind there. Is that the biggest window this year? I think it might be. What do you think it is? Is it a stamp set? And how am I going to open this without ruining the front? Oh, no problem, no problem. Oh, a stencil. Is that a stencil? Or, yes, it's a stencil. Oh, pretty. Pretty. It looks like it includes 3 different positions of butterflies. Do they overlap? Yes, they do. Those two do. And then I guess these are separate. I think these two could overlap if you wanted them to. Maybe they don't, and maybe they're not meant to. Maybe they're meant to be separate. I'm not sure. Okay, let's move to the card and see what we do with these. All right, so I set about doing some stenciling with this small blending brush that I have no idea where I got, but I really like it. I wish I knew where I got it because it's just the right size and it feels really cushy. It feels like, I don't know, it just feels very comfortable. I hate that when I get something and I have no idea where I got it. But anyway, I'm using Distress Oxide picked raspberry, and I'll also be using some spiced marmalade and some peacock feathers. And I'm just going to use the pink in the middle of the stencil and the orange, going outward, and then the blue on the very tips of the wings. And this blending brush is another one that I got somewhere, and it's just a smaller version of a regular blending brush, I guess you would say. And I chose these 3 colors because they were colorful and I just liked them. I wanted it to be a very colorful butterfly. I didn't want it to just rest within one color category. I just wanted it to be super colorful and to hang with the idea that maybe there is no butterfly that is actually colored this way, because this is the make-believe world of art. And you have artistic interpretation to make your butterfly whichever colors you like. Oh, and I went into the orange with the blending brush that had just been in the blue ink. Yikes. Well, no harm done, I guess. It doesn't look like there's any blue on the orange ink pad, so I guess it didn't really matter. You know, some people are really fussy about their blending brushes. I am not that way. I will just clean them off and use them in a color that is not even close. Anyway, I finished this butterfly, and then I was about to fussy cut it, and I took a look at it, and I thought, gee, maybe a bit of sparkle might look nice. So what I did was I took some Stickles, and I believe this color or non-color is called Stardust, and it's basically just a glitter paste. It's like glitter glue, I guess you would say. And I just took my finger and dabbed it into the open areas of the stencil, and I think I went a little bit overboard. I put a little bit too much in there. I started out light and didn't put too much, and then I got carried away because I really liked it, and it was around this part here where I just squirted too much in there, because when I take the stencil off, I noticed that the Stickles had sort of moved underneath the stencil, migrated underneath where it shouldn't have gone, but it wasn't too bad, so I didn't feel the need to do it over again. And this addition made it much prettier, I think. It just made it really, really pretty. It sparkles and shines and just added that extra oomph, as you can see here. So then it was time to adhere everything down, and I used my brand new bottle of Barely Arts glue, and I have to say that glue is amazing. It dries extremely quickly, and the applicator, the tip, is very, very tiny, so it just allows for the tiniest little bit of glue to come out, which would be great for something really small, which I haven't used it yet for, but I'm excited about that. So I took the butterfly, and by the way, I fussy cut it out. And I just put it on an angle, and then I added another little die cut from that die cut pack that I used on day 6. And that was an easy sentiment to just finish off the card with. So thank you very much for watching day 7, and I hope you'll stay tuned for the rest of the series, day 8 to 24. Thanks, bye-bye.